Hey Scorpio, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is our daily reading for August 2nd. Let's see what's going on with Scorpio. Thank you to all of you who have been engaging with the videos. Your likes, shares, and subscribes are truly what keeps this channel going, and I'm very grateful. At the heart of your reading today, we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. So someone very close to your situation is failing to see the subtext, the deeper meaning. It's like they need it spelled out for them. Otherwise, they are blissfully ignorant of what's really going on. I think they feel more peaceful this way, so it might be intentional with the Four of Swords in reverse. Although you would much rather have them understand what's going on. Your challenge is the Two of Pentacles. You're having to do a lot independently. This could be some weaponized incompetence on their part. If their ignorance is leading to you having to handle the things that would otherwise be their responsibility. Show me Scorpio's focus. What are we focused on? Six of Cups. This is someone who you owe a lot to. You have a lot of history with this person. There's someone who has been in your life the longest, or close to. It feels like a lot of loyalty. It's not something that you're ever willing to walk away from. There's literally nothing this person could do that would change your loyalty to them. Yeah, in the recent past, they've made it difficult though. The Nine of Wands is like, it's a very testing energy. Like, how much fortitude do you have? How committed are you to this course of action? I think it's been taking a lot of application of your loyalty to this person, and it's felt like more effort recently than over the course of the rest of your lives together. Your crowning energy is represented by the Seven of Wands in reverse. This is either finally getting through to someone where they have had this just inability to connect, or we could be talking about breaking down boundaries in a problematic sense. If that's the case, it's your awareness of weak boundaries that is going to position you to change that. And for whatever reason, another person is showing up so strongly in your reading, this dear friend or a person who has a lifelong presence in your life. And I think it's their Seven of Wands energy that's shifting. You're going to have a positive influence on them. Something having to do with if they're overprotective now, they're going to lighten up on that. And if their defenses are too weak and they just let anyone have access to them, then that's going to be strengthening. In the near future, we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. I think this comes after a realization of sorts from this friend of yours. They're going to start seeing the things that they've been missing and then begin holding back a lot more. It'll be out of character from them for a while, until they find their footing and they sort of integrate this new awareness into how they do life now. I think they're going to feel sheepish. It doesn't quite go so far as being ashamed, although it's bordering on that territory. I think they're going to feel like they used to be naive. And so they're going to be a lot more cautious, but that's going to play out like being unsure of themselves, not putting themselves out there as much. Your surprise energy is the Star in reverse. Something that seemed like an unshakable presence in your life is going to get shaken up. I don't think it's going to go away, but it will change. Yeah, you thought it was unchangeable, but it's going through a metamorphosis of sorts. And I think it's your connection with this person. Your hopes and fears is learning lessons. The Page of Pentacles learns by doing. They can't be taught conceptually. They can't be told what's coming and how to handle it. That kind of goes in one ear and out the other. This is the sort of energy that just needs to touch the hot stove to believe that it would burn them. So, on the one hand, it's a very, like, wholesome, I need to be hands-on in order to learn for myself. On the other hand, you can suffer a lot more needlessly if you don't take any of the advice of other people who have been through it in the past. So you're like hopeful that this person, it could be you, but I think you're hopeful on behalf of your friend that they won't need to learn lessons the hard way. And the end result is the Queen of Cups. So this is the nurturing side of you coming out. The bringing someone into your arms and just making sure they know that you've got them, that they're gonna be okay because you're there. When this relationship gets tested or is evolving, it's your unshakable presence that's going to really sustain things. And it's leading with your emotions. The Queen of Cups is extremely empathetic, understands most often better than the other person understands themselves what they're feeling. So when you're connecting with someone that you care about very much, it's like you see through to the core of them, and they may not be able to process those emotions as quickly as you're reading them. That's going to be a crucial support for them as they're going through this shift. What advice do we have for Scorpio? How can Scorpio navigate these energies for their highest and best good? Everything will come together in divine timing. Temperance, as advice says, be patient. Have faith that it's all working out, especially when it looks like it isn't. Because those are the moments when you could really screw it up if things feel like they're going off track and you decide to stray off the course. You could throw a wrench in the plans and create a different outcome if you switch it up at the last minute. So be very discerning, tap into your intuition, make sure that you are following your own inner guidance system along the way, and don't react out of fear, because you're already on track toward a very positive outcome, and there are a lot of unseen factors outside of your control at play here. So Scorpio, I hope that helped. I'm going to leave it there. Have a great day, and I'll see you back tomorrow. Ready for more? Check out this playlist for your zodiac sign for an even deeper dive into your story. And if you're in need of more individual attention from yours truly, click this link in the description box below to learn more about my personal readings, and consider becoming a channel member for access to exclusive members-only readings and live streams.